Hello, Aurora Unit. Welcome back. Day 5 of online learning. Wow, can't believe it. 5 days already. First of all, I want to say how proud the teachers and I are of all of your hard work so far. We know this is not an easy adjustment. We are really making it work, and we're already 5 days into this. So nice job. Keep it up. So yesterday we started learning about tides. This is actually our last astronomy topic of the unit. And I wanted to spend some time today showing you what tides actually look like in the real world. So I figured we'd go to the best possible spot on Earth to witness tides. So let's first of all start with where we are, the blue dot down here. This is New Jersey, the East Coast. And we're going to travel not that far really, up here to an area called the Bay of Fundy. So if I type in here, Bay of Fundy, you can see how it's spelled. It's going to take us way up here to this area of water in Nova Scotia. Now, this is some of the best tides in the world, so that the biggest changes between high and low tide throughout the day. People actually travel to this area just to see the tides. So let's take a look at this first YouTube clip. Now, this is going to be time-lapsed, which means they've taken a long amount of hours and they've kind of shrunk it down into this not even minute video. So right now it's low tide. You can kind of notice that. You can see some of the ground. But as the video plays here and time goes on, you'll notice that people are walking around. But as hours go by, about 6 total hours between tides, look at this high tide come in. Quite a difference. Now you see people in kayaks. So that was about a 6-hour time difference. Now the low tide's coming back in, about another 6 hours. People are walking around again. And then as time goes on, you can expect another high tide to come in. Okay, so that's one of the Bay of Fundy videos. This is my favorite. This one here is in a harbor in the Bay of Fundy. And as you can see right now, it's low tide. You can actually see these boats are on the ground. So now would not be a good time to take your boat out. It would actually be impossible because the ocean's kind of way out here. So that's not going to be doable at the moment. But if we play the video, there's some nice background music as well. You'll see the high tide come in. Again, this is time-lapsed. Pretty cool. It's about 6 hours for this to happen. Now you can take your boat out. You'll see the low tide start to come back. This would not be a good time to take your boat out. So again, you see the high and low tide changes that happen throughout the day. Let's keep in mind this would not be possible without a couple things. First of all, you have to have the moon pulling with its gravity to kind of make the water move around the earth. You also have to have the earth's rotation, which causes the tides to change throughout the day. Okay, they're not always the same in the same spot all the time. They change in different locations throughout the day as the earth rotates. So for most people, tides are not that important, but if you own these boats, you're definitely not going to want to come right now and take your boat out because it's low tide. You want to know when the high tide comes in so you can then take it out into the ocean. And there's about a 6-hour difference between both.